there's nothing worse than buying a house and then within the first few months, up to a year, something breaks, something expensive breaks. We've had that happen a couple different times on two different homes. And today I want to talk about home warranties. They're, roughly $550 to $650 when you buy a home and you're in the escrow process. Sometimes the seller will include the home warranty as an incentive to the buyer. They'll provide it. Typically, we recommend First American home warranty. Let me tell you a little story. So we closed our house. Karen and I closed on a house early summer. We moved from Atascadero to another house in Atascadero. We got the home warranty, and it was roughly $600. And we started remodeling the house. The house was built in 1998, so 26 years. 26 years old, and the HVAC was about heater. The furnace was 26 years old. The water heater was newer. It's 2015, but still kind of on the edge of its life. And we started remodeling the house, getting through a lot of the house. And then in Thanksgiving, which is 2-3 weeks ago, depending on when you're watching this, of this year, so just a few months after purchasing the home, our house sitter told us the heater stopped working Thanksgiving morning. And, apologize to him, and we figure out that we're gonna figure out the situation when we get back into town. When we're preparing to come back into town on Saturday, 2 days later, he messages us a picture of the garage, and the garage is the floor is covered in water, and the water heater has started leaking profusely, and it's about a 9-year-old water heater, so it's kind of unfortunately water heaters last about 8 to 10 years nowadays. And we do have a water softener, so whether or not that helped or deterred or made it worse is, let me know in the comments what you think. But we have a home warranty through First American, and we were able to use it. We made 2 claims. So with First American, the policy we have, it's $89 or something like that for a deductible to have a service call come out. So we filed one claim first, the furnace. We filed it the day after Thanksgiving when we found out the furnace was not working. And so that was about $80-something. And then we found out the water heater was busted. So we had to make a second claim, so another $80-something. Now in the interim, we looked at our home warranty coverage and we found out that, other things are covered there, like faulty shower valves, X, Y, and Z. There's a litany of items that are covered under your home warranty. Now, our hall bathroom is the only bathroom we have right now, and the hot water went out, and for some reason the handle wasn't working very well either, so you couldn't even take a cold shower. And when the plumber came out to look at the hot water heater, he said, "Yeah, your valve is on the brink of breaking." So for the cost of the $89 deductible, we were able to initiate the new water heater. And it covered a replacement of the shower valve, which they had to dig a hole in the back of the drywall in the dining room to get into the back of the hall bathroom shower. Now, there's costs associated with that. They do rough patching with the home warranty, but we will have to paint it ourselves and whatnot. But we got a new water heater, minus a couple extra costs to bring it to code. And we got a new shower valve, which would have been $500-$600 if we paid a plumber to do it, having to dig through the drywall to get there. And we are getting a new furnace for the other $89 deductible. So it's less than 6 months since we purchased this house. Our home warranty has gotten us a new water heater, which broke. It's getting us a new furnace, which is a huge, that could be $5,000 to $8,000 is what the HVAC company had quoted us if we weren't covered under the home warranty. So buy a home warranty. A lot of people think like, $600 when your budget's tight. Maybe the seller is not willing to pay for it. Maybe they don't even want to split it. Sometimes we'll get it to where we negotiate and say split it. The buyer and seller splits the cost of the home warranty. It comes out of the escrow account. You're buying a house, oftentimes if you're buying a house in Atascadero, median home price is like $750,000. Please spend $600. Please do. You're going to get the home warranty, and oftentimes you won't need it, but it's $600 for 1 year of peace of mind in your new house. you're absorbing this new mortgage, and I really think that that extra peace of mind goes a long way. Now, that's not all. So Karen and I have purchased a few houses since we've been together, and the first house that we moved into in 2014, we got a home warranty in that one as well. That was a townhouse on the other end of Atascadero. November 2014. In October of 2015, right before the 12-month window of the home warranty, that water heater went out and we got another one installed for a small deductible. At the time, it might have been $60, $75. This was, 10 years ago. So 2 different properties that we've purchased, we've been able to use the home warranty, and it is well worth it. A water heater nowadays, if you're just a regular person with no home warranty and you're in Atascadero, you need to get a permit. You need to have it inspected after it's done. You need to do a what do you call it? A heat expansion tank, auxiliary heat expansion tank install. You have to buy the water heater and the plumber has to install it. We've had a rental in the past year where we got a new water heater installed and it was $2,300. So $600 spread over a year just in case something goes out. This covers usually repairs to refrigerators, replacements of refrigerators, dishwashers, ovens, stoves, replacement of shower valves, sink valves, furnaces, air conditioners. There's a lot that's covered. Now, there's some stipulations you want to make sure you read. If it's just not functioning properly, they'll pay for usually the repair. If the repair is less than the replacement cost, they'll pay for the repair. They won't just replace a unit if it's kind of limping along. If it's unsalvageable, generally the technician has the final say to tell the home warranty company, perhaps like it's not fixable to where it won't just break again in a few months. Obviously, the home warranty company doesn't want that because then Mr. Homeowner here is going to call them and say, hey, now it's really broken, so give me a new one, please. So they've already repaired for the cost. Now they pay for a new one. So it really falls on the back of the home warranty, the technician that gets sent out. Now, you can't just call any plumber, HVAC, appliance person. You call the home warranty company. In this case, it's First American, who we recommend. And then they have a verified list of contractors that are set up in the First American or whatever warranty company system that you have. So around here, there might be 3 plumbers that work with First American. So if you have a plumbing claim, they're going to be the ones that show up and then they do their billing through First American. HVAC, same thing. There might be 2 or 3 HVAC companies in the area that service this zip code of Atascadero. Pacific Heating and Air was the one that came out. Really nice service, and looking forward to having them install the new furnace. So bottom line is, when you're buying a house, get the home warranty. It's a nominal cost for 12 months of peace of mind. You've already spent all this money. You're in a new house. Don't worry about having to put out-of-pocket repairs and appliance replacements and system replacements in your first year. It's peace of mind. 100% recommend it. If it's a brand new house or less than 5 years old, I mean, the chances are probably a lot less that it's going to happen. But stranger things have happened, and I've heard from Dylan, our home inspector, where he goes into brand new houses and there's already a water pan leak under a shower pan, or the dishwasher hose isn't hooked up correctly and it's spilling all over the floor. Or you never know what's going to happen in a brand new house either. Just $600, get a home warranty when you're buying a house. And if you feel so inclined, you can always renew it the next year and keep renewing in perpetuity. There's lots of different plans out there, but the very basic one that most likely your realtor will recommend to you, and I hope they do, is the basic home warranty. We like First American. It's a pretty cut and dry plan. They just add it into your escrow, and it will save you a lot of headache if you have a catastrophic event or a large pain in the butt event like we had with our furnace and our water heater in the same week. No heat in the house, no hot water in the house for at least 6 days. That was fun. So don't get caught high and dry and buy a home warranty. Talk to you soon. Have a fabulous day.